Oh boy. Busy day. Sorry for the wait. Get all finished set up. I just put myself in the corner here. I had some guests over. And it's a friend I hadn't seen in a while. People. Hello? What? She don't want to work. Let's try that again. It might be because I opened VC Face first. Try that again. Hello? Okay, perfect. Let me get this off the screen. Oh yeah, so we went out for lunch and had a good time catching up. Everyone's life is so crazy. Is anyone else having, what is it called? Car problems. My heart goes out to all of you who have had issues with cars lately, because me too. Problems are the scariest thing, especially because sometimes you don't know exactly what's going on immediately, and then it gets crazy thinking about what could be wrong because my car it just decided not to start, and my heart shriveled up into a million pieces. And it wasn't too bad of a fix though. I'm just glad I had people to help me through the anxiety. Oh, I gotta get my controller. No, na 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 na. Katamari damacy. Close Steam so that it doesn't mess up everything else. Okay, so my idea for the roses, I'm gonna see how long it takes me to reach 10K, and then I'll probably stop. Or I might see just how many I can roll up within the next 3 to 4 hours, and take breaks in between. I don't think I'll be able to complete the collection, but the things that you see on the main screen are 100%. Babu? Hi. And I guess I'll just yap. I have all these WIPs lately that I just haven't been posting about, and I probably should. I think this one's pretty good. Oh wait, it's a continuation. Oh, it saves. You know what? I'll probably do like the whole Million Roses series then. I think I'll try to do maybe 10,000. No, I have to do more for me to try to million. I haven't quite sorted out how I want to do the roses. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for your truck. Oh yeah. All of the WIPs I have going on. You ever have like a bunch of WIPs and then you just hold on to them because it's like, is this what I wanted to finish this off with? No. And then you keep changing it. And then you... and then you just keep making it different. So the last iteration just feels yucky. But it's not. It's not yucky. It's just... your vision changes. I think that's what I was going to say. The vision keeps changing. And then... the brain gets tired of the mental. But I think part of my frustration lies in that I'm still kind of learning how some stuff works. So it's kind of just my bad. I haven't been spending enough time in CSP lately. I've more so been focusing on my garden. I have a little garden. I've been gifted an arrow garden. And I've been trying to get cilantro to sprout in it for... I want to say like 2 months. Because every time I try to sprout cilantro, it dies because cilantro does not like water. But I'm trying to do it the hard way. I want to try putting it in a bag. And germinating the seed that way. But the last time I tried to do that, it did not work. But I know that it's a trial and error process. Where, you know, it's not gonna germinate every single time. It's not gonna sprout every single time. So you just have to keep trying. You have to keep trying until you actually get a sprout. And I was so excited to see the cilantro sprout finally. I was like, oh my god, look, Cat. My cilantro sprouted. And he heard me that day, but then the next day he went, oh my god, your cilantro sprouted. And I was like, I said that to you yesterday, but okay. Thank you for noticing. Sometimes you have to just take it. Just take the W. And I appreciate it because it does take a long while to get some cilantro started. And it sprouted in less than 12 days, which apparently is like really good, and then only for it to mold over. Because what I was doing was taking it out of the arrow garden and putting it on the side. So that it didn't stay really wet, but it's still, I think it molded because I took it out and it was just kind of partially exposed in there, even though I left the dome on it. Well, I'm gonna figure out a different tactic, even though that did get it to sprout. That's how it did sprout. Every other case, I just left it in the arrow garden in the water, which it never sprouted because I think it was too, not cold, too wet. Too wet. Funny because it's called Aerial Garden, not Aqua Garden. But, you know. I tried to look up videos of how to grow cilantro in an arrow garden. And, it's, apparently a little difficult. Even by Arrow Garden's direct tutorial. They were like, are you having trouble growing your cilantro? And I was like, oh my god, yeah, so I'm gonna read this help me page. And I took its advice and that cilantro doesn't like it when it's wet, so take it out of the arrow garden. But it still died. It still died. It's still get overtaken. I know that sometimes mold helps the germination process, but in this case, it killed my dang sprout. But I'll try again. Just keep trying. I've had to try, like, I tried to do... Right now, what I do have growing in my garden, outside of the Yarrow garden now, is heirloom Chinese peppers. And they are doing relatively fine, actually. I want these. Okay. And it's growing relatively well. Its blossoms are blossoming, and they're so cute. And I have some dill growing in the Yarrow garden now, so hopefully nothing needs to be taken outside to be pollinated. Because the dill should pollinate stuff if I do it. Or each other. I don't want to risk too much cross-pollination. Because then you'll end up with something totally different. Yeah. But I have some dill growing. I have a California Wonder plant growing as well. What are these? California Wonders in this pepper seed pack that my sister-in-law gave me. She's the one who gave me. She's the one who gave me my air garden that I'm currently using. I might return it when I'm all done though. I feel like that would be best. Because I want to eventually move everything out of the Yarrow garden into their own pots. And then I'm going to return the Yarrow garden with at least one of the Chinese heirloom pepper plants that I'm growing. I only got one to fully sprout, and it's already close to producing, I want to say. Maybe like a month or so from it. It'll have some good peppers that I can use. I might end up trying to germinate one of those seeds instead of using the ones out of the packet, because I think I'm on round 4. Trying to get some sprouts growing. And I usually only try to put like 2 to 3 seeds per pod. And it's going alright so far. I have the 2 basil, but one of my basils died. It is not having a good time because they were both in the same, they sprouted out of the same pod, but I want more basil for this. So I'm gonna have to grow at least 1 or 2 more that are just as tall as the main basil plant that came out of that same pod, the small one. But I haven't because I've been trying to see. I have 6 slots? I think I have 6 slots. In my Yarrow garden. So I'm only able to grow so many at a time because I am reserving at least 1 or 2 spots for Thai peppers as opposed to the heirloom chili peppers, which I think are supposed to be bird's eye, like the short one. Or just heirloom. Or heirloom bird's eye and Thai peppers. And I haven't looked at them too much recently, but their pods are really pretty. Who knows? I'll just have to wait and see. Planting's a lot of patience. A lot. And I'm trying to be really patient with them. Because I gotta understand what they need. I just look at them when I wake up in the morning and I turn on their lights and I go, what do you want from me? What do you need? Tell me. I want to be a plant whisperer. Oh yeah, speaking of plant whispering, I have a wild persimmon tree in my yard now. I don't think the fruit's edible yet because I think it's still hard. But I learned I did some research on how to take care of a persimmon tree, a wild persimmon tree, because they need special care, and the one that I have, it looks scary. Like, it has all of these spots on it. Like, they're scary in that the leaves turn dark brown and red and black, and I was like, why does the fruit have spots on it? It turns out, it has like a natural plant mold disease. And I have to start going out there and spraying it with antifungals. I have some neem oil that I can put on the tree, and that's supposed to help treat the branches. But I also need to prune it some more. So I'm trying to figure out whether I should prune it now, because you're only supposed to prune the tree like in the winter and spring. And I don't want to ruin its growth cycle by pruning it early. But I already had pruned it early. But I don't think that made its growth any worse, because it got healthier for a little bit and then it molded again. And it made me worry about it, but it still produced some fruit. But I think it got really bad earlier this summer, where there were a bunch of tent caterpillars on it. Because I couldn't get out of my car without stepping on them. They were like all in the grass, all over the porch. Just a bunch of little caterpillars, and I think they were eating the tree. Or not eating the tree per se, eating around the tree and breeding in it. I think they hatched out of it. And that might have been why the birds moved out of the dang tree. But yeah. I gotta go out there and spray it. Like, I gotta figure out a neem oil treatment plan for this tree. There's a couple, actually. I cut down the other one because it was so big and smelly because of the mold that I got rid of it. There's like dogs and stuff. And I myself have sensitive sinuses. And I was like, this tree is it's probably what's making people's allergies act up, and even mine. Even though it's not particularly harmful to the fruit. Still eat the fruit. No, it's just that, mold. No one wants mold. I had to clean our windowsill because the tree is like right outside of that window, and it started getting in the window. And I was like, I don't want it. I took a bottle of vinegar. I want to say it's like 25% or less, like 20-25% vinegar, and the rest of it is cold water. And if you spray that on mold and leave it on there for like 10 minutes and then come back and clean it off, mold is gone, okay? You don't always have to use bleach. Especially if you have sensitive sinuses or sensitive to chemicals. You don't have to use bleach all the time. You can use vinegar or a dedicated mold remover. For people who are scared or cannot use certain chemicals. Hypoallergenic. Oh yeah, I gotta start treating the tree. And I don't know when to start treating the tree either, but I probably would be best immediately. And then I keep thinking about how... Okay, so persimmon trees don't like moisture. They hate it. They hate this stuff. And that's part of why they get that mold disease. Because they hate moisture. So, when we moved into this place, I told the landlady, I said, hey, I'll take care of the garden. I'll take care of the garden in front of the place. And they haven't cut the grass in it or around it, so I have to remove all of that grass by hand now. And that's not so bad. I offered up to do it. I just gotta get out there. It gets me outside. I need to be out in that fall sun, especially because I'm already vitamin D deficient as is, and not just because I stay inside. I'm vitamin D deficient. I just don't absorb as much of the sun even when I go outside for some reason. Or my body just uses it all up. I don't know. But it would help to get out in the sun, especially because it's been pretty nice lately where I live. Thank goodness. Thank whatever gods be. But it's still kind of cold. And I don't do well in cold. And I don't mean like, oh, boo-hoo, I hate the cold, it's unpleasant. No, I mean like my circulation's so bad that my hands start to turn pale. Kind of, I don't do well in cold. Like, I lose control of my fingers, it's so cold. Like, my core body temperature will be fine, And, but then, you know, my hands start getting really pale. Kind of cold. I get like that in the house, so imagine me outside pulling grass. I'll be fine though. I just have to pick a good day, I think. And one day when I wake up and I can make me a coffee. Just make me a coffee. And go play. Oh. And what? Ah, I can't even look. I can't look. What did you say? Oh my god. Ah. That's okay, I wasn't paying attention. I gotta pay more attention. Okay. Sorry. I got too deep into yap. What was I saying? Bad circulation. Really cold. Oh yeah. I gotta go out there and pull grass. I gotta get out there and pull some grass. So that the tree doesn't get waterboarded. And then it'll grow better. Long story short. Yeah. Let's see. Any other plant related news? No. I think that's it. Good deal. I'm still upset that the chives won't grow. Chives would be lovely. Every time I plant spring onions, it's always in one of those pots that doesn't have drainage holes, and it was. And I don't mean for it too. Oh, well. I'm sure eventually I'll get big enough to get it. I don't think I have ever completed it. Well, I hope me prattling on about my garden has inspired someone to start their own. Because if I can do it, I'm sure someone else can. Even though I needed the arrow garden, I kept trying to grow in my own pots and I just kept dying. Mostly because I think I was overwatering. Don't overwater your plants. If you can do the soak method, do the soak method. Which is when you put the pot in another bigger pot, with no holes, full of water. And you just let the soil set a bubble. And it should be good for a good little while. A couple of days to a week, depending on how thirsty the plant is. And every plant's a little different thirsty. Oh yeah. I forgot to do the I hope you're having a good day. And if your day isn't good, I hope it gets better. Let's see. What did I say? 10,000? I might do like a series of roses part 1 or 2. Like I'm thinking let's see, if I would have to divide these up, maybe like what's it called? 2,500 a day? 2,500 every time I play. How many days? Not a sign. I have to do the math. Find out. As if I did, it would be 100 days of Katamari. I'll die. Let me see. Quick maths. I'd have to get, if I wanted to do it in 10 days, I'd have to get 100,000 roses a day. If I want to do it in 5 days, that's 200,000. How many hours do you think? How many hours should it take? I'd have to get... Yeah, no, that's not... that's not happening. I'd have to get 40,000 an hour. I think the most that I can get in an hour might be... Well, we'll just have to see. How long have I been playing? Especially on this level, I think the most you can get in an hour here is probably like 1,200 or so. Not 1,200, 12,000. 12,000 an hour. So, if I want to do this in 10 days, I have to end today with 200,000 roses. Or just until I get tired. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got some art cooking up. I want to make a new banner. I also need to make a title screen. I gotta learn some simple animation. You ever just fall out of the drawing? Well, not fall out of drawing. I've just been cleaning like crazy. Like, I mean, like taking a toothbrush to the bathroom type of cleaning. You know, heavy duty cleaning. And that's what I've been mostly focused on for the past like month. It's pretty cool. It kind of gets me in the mood for the holidays. Because it just feels really nice to have stuff already done. So that you don't have to worry about it later. maybe... I'm definitely gonna be making an accessory for my D&D tutor. A rose accessory. Maybe like a bouquet. Just holding a bouquet of roses. I don't know what the best is. I think... Let's see, if I got... It would take me 20,000. It would take me 40,000. 25 days to do 40,000 a day. Woo! I don't have any specials. I'm just doing this for fun. Well, I probably would never put a timer. I guess I will just put a timer on myself. In that, I give myself X amount of time to collect X amount of roses. How good I do. But if I get bored of one stage, I'll probably just play another. Oh, I got to see, I went to go see my godparent the other day, one of my godparents the other day, and her cat is so cute. You ever seen just a big old chunky cat, and you just want to squish her? And I don't mean like death, I mean like squish it in that it has all that skin fur. And it's like, oh, you're so chunky. And she's such a cutie. She looks almost exactly like the Hall cat. And it kills me. And before I realized it, I was saying, oh. Oh. And I bet she thought that my auntie thought I was so crazy. But that's okay. I have a habit of sleep. Pretty bad. Like, even if people don't understand it. But all that matters is that Kappa gets me. Usually when I go home, he's like the first person to respond with his own home. Oh. Especially because sometimes if we don't hear each other, we just go home. Oh. It's lovely. It's a lovely time. May you always have someone to stand back and forth. Hello, Piggy. Chicken. Oh, the trucks respawned. Nice. What else is there? Oh yeah. I gotta add to my sketchbook. I don't have necessarily block right now. More of like, it feels like, it feels like I should just start giving it towards. or in drawing in more pastels. I haven't quite figured out just how well I can work with what are they called? Watercolors, and then I want to try to experiment with more acrylics. That'd be fun. I think that was all I had in regards to my plants. What else was I going to do? Persimmon tree. Oh yeah. Rimming it back. And... oh yeah! If you're going back to school, or your classes have just restarted, good luck. I know it's tough out there. Could not be, because I don't want it. But, that doesn't stop it. Great. Stay great.
Oh my god.
In school or not. Okay, so there's this well. I'm gonna see if I can get exactly. On the 40,000? What else is there? X is scary. What else is there? Oh, so I've been watching Dan Versus on TV. And that's been pretty fun. Every time Dan does something or gets mad at something, I'm like, wow, he's so relatable. And then when he flies off the handle, I'm like, wow, he's so relatable. The characters, all of the characters, including the villains in every story, are pretty funny. Or pretty relatable in some minuscule way. And one thing about Chris in the show is that he's so dang funny. He's so hungry all the time, just always up to big back activity. And I appreciate it. I think it's pretty neat. I think he's a swell guy. And a man who likes to eat is a man after my own heart. And my heart's made out of straight sugar. Oh yeah, we haven't been here now. Been pretty down. I wonder if we're gonna be able to roll up everything else in the area by the time that we get to really? Oh. Well, that wasn't very nice. Doggy got serious. went to a nice little restaurant for lunch today, and I had a Thai basil rice with fried rice. It was really good. Very salty. Something about duck fat. Duck fat's just different. Sometimes it's a little chewy, but I like it when it's just right in between the medium chewy. So it gives away with like 1 or 2 bites instead of like multiple. But with duck fat, it just kind of comes with it sometimes. But I don't mind it so much because it's so good. Hardly anything beats steak fat though. It's buttery, I'm talking myself into wanting a pork chop. I don't know how. I haven't had a fried pork chop in who knows how long. And I've had Japanese style fried pork chops, but not regular fried pork chops. There's this distinct difference between an American Southern fried pork chop and a katsu. And all I've had in the recent years really has been katsu. Because it was easy to make in an air fryer. Katsu. Maybe I'll make them on a stream one day just for funsies. Have an assistant in the kitchen. I always wanted to make a hot pot for New Year's, but we never end up having the right amount of ingredients or available ingredients in our. That would be fun to do. If you want to, I recommend it. Having a hot pot with your friends if you can. Everyone get to chip in and get all the ingredients. Let's see. We don't have New Year's planned out just yet. Doesn't really matter just yet. That Halloween party's gonna be fun. I hope everyone has their costumes already picked out. I have like a bunch of costumes, not a bunch, but I have like three. Three's a lot. Three's a big number for Elmo. I have 3 costumes that are sitting on the back burner because I just repeat them. I know, serial repeater, but cosplays cost a lot of money, so it's okay to repeat them. But we gotta get Captain. Kappa. He's gotta get his costume together because his Among Us suit has a hole in it. Yes. You too can have a wife and dress up as Among Us for Halloween. I think we should just patch up the hole and reuse it. I think that would be a better idea. I think we could get him a closet costume. Because, you know, sometimes you can, or you can thrift parts of costumes. And I think we might end up doing that. Because, yeah, time-sensitive event. And we might not have time to go out of town. Because, you know, where we're at, there's no superstores for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes from here. So, if you want to get a costume, it's either one of the local supermarkets, which is like Walmart. I think Kroger sells costumes as well. Or heck, I don't know. I don't think there's any other places you can get a costume around here. So you just have to go to the nearest mall or Spirit Halloween. Which Spirit Halloween is okay. It's just a little limited. And when you kind of just want to go for a one-stop shop, but then, well, my problem is I get carried away with what I want to do with my costumes. And I don't think that will be a problem. And I hope you guys don't either. It can be pretty difficult to choose because you also have to consider what resources you have. There's sewing places around here. I just don't know how I can sew. What is sewing? Oh. Not like I didn't have, like, the opportunity to learn to sew. It's just that I've learned to do other stuff. All you sewers out there, my heart goes out to you because, goddamn, how do you do that? I wish to know. I would have made my own cosplays a long time ago. I know it's not too late to learn how to sew either. Maybe I'll get some around the end of the year. My New Year's resolution. Learn how to sew. It's written on my to-do list. I have a lot of things on the to-do list. What else is on the to-do list? It says learn to sew, knit, and crochet. Yes. Maybe we can all learn together. Because I really respect all of those people who are doing cosplays from scratch. Or just, I have a lot of spare fabric from stuff that I just do not wear. I just don't wear it. I don't wear it out. It doesn't get worn. So I could style it some other way. Respect. That. Oh yeah. One of the things I have to sew up is this 2B cosplay. And I've worn a couple of times. I never take pictures in it because I never think it looks right. But I rewear it. Because you know how things look different in pictures than in person? And I don't think I ever look good in my person pictures. Because I think it's mainly just the camera. And the lighting and the way I lay the dang wig. You know how hard it is to lay a wig? Especially when it doesn't have lace, and my face shape just does not seem to like it or allow it. So whenever I look at myself in pictures, I'm like, oh wow. What is that? And people go, oh, that's good. And I'm like, look at these pictures. You can see the hard lace in the wig. I cannot. So one of these days I'll get some. I'll use a different phone, not mine, because my phone does not. My phone does not support good pictures at all. I'll have to steal Cap's phone to use there. His work there. He'll allow it. Because he'll get my better angles and all. It'd be nice if I dressed up as the prince for Halloween. Ooh. Nice. Has anyone else been playing the hell out of this Splatoon lately? I did not expect to be so into Salmon Run, but I am. It is a blessing and a curse. It has been really fun though. I've been just trying to level up gear lately. I don't really play rank because my gear is not optimized and I haven't put together a favorite outfit to optimize for rank. And I know you don't really have to have like optimized gear for rank. I just prefer it because I keep going in and getting my butt whooped by people with optimized equipment. Skill issue. Yeah, I'm not good. Well, I can still attempt. It's just that I burn myself out on Salmon Run before I even try to play normal. Like, rise and shine, it's time, wakey wakey, it's time for school, it's school Salmon Run. And I think it's still interesting. In my own little brain. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I guess it would be good to change some stuff. If I can. Yeah, part 10. Roses. I'll change it to roses. $1 million roses? I guess it'll just be its own little side thing. Save it like that. Yeah, that'll be it. Right. There. Oh. Well, thank you, doggy. Dream cosplay. One of the cosplays that I... What was the cosplay I brought up the other day that I absolutely... Ah, you. Yes. There's a lot of cosplays to do. Listen. You know how your brain just switches between wanting to do certain stuff? Like, oh, today I want to learn how to make a bolognese. Or, today I want to learn how to make a purse. Or, today I want to... I've been going through that, and most of the days, like, I just don't want to draw. Nothing digital to spend all my other time really. But that doesn't make it any less fun. Has anyone been playing the Metaphor demo? We have. It's been pretty fun. I kind of like it, and I kind of hate it. It's like, ooh, new game by Atlas. I love it. But also, is this Persona 5.2.3? No. I love the design. I love the watercolor aesthetic, storybook aesthetic, the OST, the character designs are interesting. Some of them, like, Stole kind of looks like, what's his name? From Xenoblade. He looks like Lance. That's his name. He reminds me of Lance. Except, you know, not as brazen, not as brash. He reminds me of his kind of brash personality. Like, it's like all of his haughtiness with none of his attitude, but they try to give him some of his attitude, so he's kind of like a softcore Ryuji, but not really. Because it's like he's way more polite than Ryuji. If that makes sense. I don't know how else to describe it. But like his whole moment of achieving his power, his archetype power, spoilers of course. But his whole thing is, he's kind of like a spirit of rebellion kind of guy. And you can kind of smell it on him. But you know how, you know, a dish smells different than how it actually tastes. That's Stole. That's Stole. And that's okay. And, oh yeah, protagonist. I think Gallica's fine. Gallica's interesting. She feels like a better version of Morgana. She feels like Morgana without the lusting. And forcing you to go to bed. Cat thinks I'm being too hard on the game. He's always like, I don't know, it's pretty good. I think you're just being too hard on it. I'm like, maybe. But I'm gonna bellyache. It's still warming up to me. I like the concept. I like the play style. The gameplay. It's pretty good. Because, you know, Persona 5 Royals just generally have good play. It's good. It feels good to play. When something pays off mechanically, it usually pays off pretty well. It just doesn't have the knockdown mechanic. Which is fine. It doesn't need to. But we haven't gotten too far in terms of the game. And I heard the Infinity Nikki is out and about and doing well. And I've been considering picking that up because I'm tired of fun puzzle games. Pardon me. I've been playing some fun puzzle games like June's Journey, just a little bit of June's Journey. I've played more Project Makeover. Project Makeover was entirely different than what I expected. I thought that Project Makeover was gonna be some weird, wacky game, okay? I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, it's crazy, silly. But then I checked the ratings, and I went, it's 2 a.m., I am extremely bored, and cannot sleep, so I will download the game. And I did. And it's pretty good. It's like Gardenscapes, but with makeup and scenarios. And I like it. But I think playing Infinity Nikki would be better of an investment of time, because I got into playing Yume Nikki. I got into playing the Nikki games back in college because one of my friends, and it's even. it's pretty inclusive, and it's gonna be not nil the fan service, and what more does the gaming community need? I guess. Not to say that the gaming community can use more fan service, more of a different kind of fan service. Yeah. I guess technically Mirai Nikki would be apparently Infinity Nikki might it's really hitting all the notes that I'm gonna say it's like a combination of Disney's Dreamlight and Genshin, except in fashion. You fight war with fashion. That's how Orb should be. But we'll be here all day. You didn't see me. Okay, we're almost to 20,000. And then 20 more. And I'll be done for the day. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, the new Silent Hill. The new Silent Hill is so good. I was kind of a stinker. And I was like, ever since the first trailer, and you know how trailers are just usually like betas now, or beta versions of the game. Well, my stinky self was like, wow, this doesn't look impressive. I'll just have to wait to see and play it myself. So we have been playing it, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty dang good. It's pretty damn good. I'm kind of surprised. I had my doubts about James's model at the beginning, and I was like, I don't like the way they made James look. He didn't look like himself. What the hell did they do to him? And he's fine. They smoothed out all of the complaints that I had about his design, and then they upped the game on the other ones. I don't know. I don't know about those people who are complaining about how the other characters look. I love how they did the other characters. It's like, oh my gosh, they look so good now. Bloober did an amazing team with Bloober did an amazing job with the character design this time around. I love the way that Maria looks. Maria feels and looks so much more not attainable. She's like so much more realistically attractive, I guess. Not to say that she wasn't before, but with the HD textures, she's gotten a little more fleshed out. Like, she looks like she will be someone's hot mom. Not that she could be, that she will be. And I love that for her. She is so pretty. And her original outfit being changed. I love her new outfit. Her new outfit is actually really snazzy. I think it would be a cute Easter egg for her to be wearing her original costume at some point, or being able to put her in it. I was scared though, because I didn't want to trigger anything by interacting with her while she was holding it. Terrifying. Oh, the combat system. The combat system was one of the things I was super worried about for no dang reason. Because as someone who kind of fell victim to Homecoming. Well, Homecoming wasn't as bad as I remembered it being, but it was difficult for me as a teenager, or as like, well, how old was I? 15. When I got Silent Hill Homecoming. And Silent Hill Homecoming's combat is... It's not impossible. It's not particularly frustrating, as more so it is brutal. And I mean brutal in that, you know, some enemies were one-hit kill, and you were just over with. But Silent Hill 2's old combat, it went from really stilted to it feels more satisfying to fight for your own survival. And then to put it lightly, I want to say. And I think it's pretty fun. It can be a little hard to find, like, the little hints that tell you, where to go sometimes. I do like the little twist in that they've moved the original scenes. So things happen a little differently, like an alternate timeline. And it's like, that's actually pretty nice. It's pretty zesty. It's pretty snazzy. It's pretty neat. I love it when remakes are done, and they're done in a way that's really, it ups it. Not one ups, but it elevates the experience even more. And I'm just sitting over here poo-pooing and peeing all over it, because it's not old Silent Hill. They're gonna ruin it. Team Bloober. That's me. It's me complaining about remakes. Stinky gamer. That's just me. If you still stand on that, I do not blame you. I will never blame you for that. Because I get it. I totally. So no, I'm not calling you stinky. Just me. You don't have to do this. What else has happened? Oh yeah, we recently finished the DLC for Persona 3 Reload, and I had never played Fez or the DLC, of course. So seeing, I guess the story was really good. Because I guess it's a really good character, in my opinion. And Capricorn. She is one of the better neutral characters from the franchise. And what she stands for is a little different than the average protagonist, because she stands for loss and death instead of triumph and victory like the and it was really nice to get the character fleshed out. I thought the battles towards the end were a little out of nowhere and a little random, because I was like, wow, this is so out of character. But maybe that's just me. Cap didn't say much about it. He was just like, okay. And I was like, are you not seeing this? Are you not seeing this too? You see this, Batman? But yeah, I was probably just being Does anyone else believe in the Igor is a automaton puppet? Because apparently, I don't know if they're gonna keep it canon, but it would be pretty cool if they left it canon. Or if they rewrote Igor's origins, that wouldn't be so bad. But I would love for Igor's original master to come back. That would be great. I don't know if this would count as spoilers or not. Or maybe I should just leave it. So, I've been seeing this thing float around on the internet lately. I've been seeing things floating around on TikTok lately. That I want to try to make for Halloween. I want to try to make pizza skulls, which is just pizza dough skulls full of, or not, yeah, pizza dough skulls full of pizza topping for Halloween, and that might go well. I hope so. Even though I'm lacking toast technology. Lacking toast. The lacking toast. I just think that it'd be fun. Maybe I'll use some black olive eyes. That'd be cute. And then I'll probably make some pumpkin flavored somethings. Gotta have the pumpkin flavored somethings. Maybe not pie specifically. I might make pumpkin square. That'd be pretty good. Or maybe a pumpkin cake. Or pumpkin bread. I don't know, something pumpkin. At least it's getting a little colder, but it also is getting really, really chilly. Like, it went from 80-degree weather to now a low of like 37. And I don't know how to feel about it. It's a little sudden. I would have loved like a good 70s era or 60s. But what can you do when the world is in decay? That sounded so cryptic. What do you do when the world is, you know, the weather just keeps itself? Even if there is a pattern, it'll change sometimes. Not it'll change, but there's a chance that it'll just whoosh, totally different weather. Oops. Oops, is it summer? Or is it partial winter? Not fall, partial winter. Ugh, I hope we get a better level next time. press-ons. I might get some press-ons for Halloween. So I can do my nails without having to worry about giving myself an allergic reaction. Be very, very careful with your gel nails, people. Or non-people. People, non-people alike. Because you can accidentally cure it. Just make sure it's not on your skin when you cure it. And then you'll probably not have problems. I'm sorry. I guess I got a bunch of thorns in it, huh? Well, I forgot what I was talking about. Spirit Halloween. Closet. Sewing. And... smallest Katamari. Silent Hill 2 is good. Metaphor is fine. Finish Persona 3 Reload. Playing a lot of Splatoon. Just so much Splatoon. It's very enjoyable. I had missed mini Splatfest, so I had to download all of the gear, and I have to max it on. So if I see you in Splatoon, hi! And booyah! And I play that just for fun too. care for cosplay with. Did you know that there are different types of conditioner and shampoo for wigs? Cosplay? Because I didn't. I learned that some people use fabric softener on their wigs, but I don't think I've had the opportunity to do so. You might not be entirely stop feeding these kids, okay? It is not sustainable to their diet. Free. They shall be free. Roses don't even taste very good. I would know. Roses don't taste good. Don't eat. Almost there. Gosh, every time I play Katamari, I always want to play Wadham like halfway through. Because it's really fun. I wonder when they're gonna, or if they're gonna be able to release another game. Not another Katamari game per se, or particularly, just generally another game that has like the same aesthetic. That would be really nice, actually. Oh, I'm making a snap. What's today? It's Friday. Of course it's Friday. Flip, flap, flip, flap. Wait, is it Friday? Let me gaslighting myself. Okay. Yes. Why? Strictly approved. Huh? sweater's itchy. I got this sweater from my parental, and it's kind of in that, you know, the old sweater itchy. But I love thrifting. Yeah, they're good God. I would have thought it's so wounded for 30,000. Again. We're just oh, you're sending me another. Egg. I wonder if I could start seeing YouTube would probably think that they would think that even if I sang it, they'd probably flag it. Yeah. Something I forgot to do. Oh, has that just been doubled over this whole time? No. Get my first rest now. Sorry, I'm looking at other things. I've been told that the Vine Boom has been played at work. Oh no. Okay. Another 10,326 roses to go. And then I'll be done. For the day. This week. I will get a... Make sure I can do 40,000 today, each day. But I do. Definitely not the marathon because I'm already from the one. And I know the ice one is just gonna be mostly circles. Early. Please. Go. Give. At least I'm getting comfortable enough with that. You know, get home, and then we can play more Silent Hill. I think that's what we're doing. I'm making curry. Curry and Silent Hill. I don't think we have potatoes. So it'll mostly be protein curry, but that's okay. Mostly protein. So I'll probably put just some tofu chicken and onions in it. I don't think we have peppers. Otherwise I think I'd put peppers in it. If we have peppers, I'm putting peppers in the curry. No one's gonna stop me. Do you like peppers in your curry? I don't usually put peppers in the curry. Usually it's broccoli. I usually put roll. The sad thing is sometimes I just don't get to the produce. I don't get to the produce before it's... Not too many more to go. I'm sorry. I should really make myself look down every time I look at my phone. Fuck. Have you seen the fluffy chickens? Those really fluffy ones with all the plumage? They're so cute. Forget. I can only get it from this. There we go. Okay. Almost there. Almost. Oh. Now 9. Well, I guess rounding it up did something. I'm still short by 100. There we go. Oh wait, I'm still short like hell 9,000. I'm getting ahead of myself because I keep getting distracted. I keep going back and forth. Okay. I'm not gonna just keep collecting them by the 100. I need a whole 8,900. 8,008? 85. Quick maths. Quick maths. Does anyone else have Halloween planned? Well, whether it be sitting at home, eating candy by yourself, watching movies or something, or studying, or... yeah, I hope it goes well. Halloween is on Friday? Thursday? I should know. I feel bad. A fake fan. Fake fan. It's on Thursday this year. Which means... it's in the middle of school week and work week. And I'm so sorry to all you that's gotta work on Halloween. I mean, it's not always that bad, especially when we're allowed to dress up. Dress up on Halloween is so fun. Sorry, it's house of vibrating. It's really hard to get over that. Just the one. There might be some cute people out oh, something just occurred to me. I guess it's okay. Okay. Continue. I wanted to roll it looking really bad. I'll probably just do that on my own time too. It is really good feeling, but it's really hard to do. My rainbow. thinking about making dinner. And whether or not we have any fresh garlic left. Finish give me a coffee. Why are they sitting at an angle?
Oh my god!
Oh god. Well, I think I pretty much summed up how my week is going. I hope everyone else is having a pretty decent week. That one thing that went wrong is only temporary. Except for, I don't know. Sorry. No self-deprecation here. But, you know, it's not broken unless you can't. And even then, there's still a way to make it. And sometimes you gotta be in a better position for yourself. You have to make sure that you yourself are in an advantageous spot to pull up and elevate others. Why is the dog going through the stairs? As much as sometimes you think they're a little too much except up in that critical problem. But don't do that. It's bad for your health. You'll implode like a supernova. Champagne supernova. What is it called? Silent art? I don't remember. But it's like how English people have insert R's where there would be long drawn out. Excuse me, I had to yawn. There'd be long drawn out sounds like supernova, basically supernova, and what other things? I don't know. Right now. No, like, or saying D and it would turn into there. Yeah, something like that. I think it's pretty neat. Old English. What is it called? Phonetics? Like things being said a little differently. Phonetics? Phonics? It might not be. That might be a totally different one. don't tell me I graduated from college. Don't take everything I say with a grain of salt. I don't have a degree. I've been having an urge to replay Kingdom Hearts, like the whole series. Again, for like the 4th time. Because I've never finished any of the final mix versions of the game. And I have them. I just don't... I just haven't played them. I don't know, something about the PlayStation. PlayStation dying on. Losing all my save data just did me in. But at least I finished Persona 5 Royal. I need water. Be right back. Silly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember the seaweed salad that I was eating at the restaurant, and that was pretty decently sized, although volumized a little. Which is but I was thinking about how the portion sizes of rice had gone down at the restaurant. And that's not so bad. It was like $18 for the Thai-based meal. And that was like your protein is Thai basil. And it's soup, broth, and vegetables, and then with a side of rice. And the rice comes out in its own individual bowl. But I swear, they used to give like 2 cups of rice. And I don't mind the 1 cup of small rice. But it's like, so, I guess the duck would be the most expensive thing on the plate. Because duck, uncommon. But, but I thought that they were doing rice to go with the duck sauce. All the sauce on the duck. But it was still good. Duck meat is kind of hard to say no to. And occasionally when I get a duck fillet, I get a bone in it. I don't remember whether or not that's something to be proud of or not, but I feel pretty good pulling the bone out. And it's like, a victorious day. A duck bone. And this is my good luck. We're almost there. Just 1,000. Here we go. Oh wait, we still need like a 9 check. That's all I'm remembering. We're getting happy. Really gotta start trying on costumes, seeing how they fit now. And now it's time to start putting on costumes just for fun. Just spend a day in a costume. Okay. Ah. We have done it. We have reached 40,000 for the day. Yippee! Oh gosh. Okay. I'm gonna stop here for today. Good gravy. That was a lot of rolling. That was 2.5 hours. And 1 level. That's not so bad. Toes. Up in the air you go. So snippy. Was that what it was before? So, if I get 40,000 every day for the next 25 streams, that should do it. I don't want to do it in 25. That sounds like too many times. But if I don't, yeah, it'd be 25 streams. I don't know if I'd ever marathon that. Let's give her a save. Anything that'll get. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. I guess I'll fix something. Well, I guess I'll have to play with my settings somewhere later. Sorry, I didn't mean to fiddle with it during. Well, I don't know if there's still gonna be a third wave of storm, but I really hope there's not. I know people are tired of these dang storms. I'm tired of them for you. I'm so sorry if you've experienced any unfortunate cases in the recent times with all of these storms. I know they're not fun. I've had the privilege of not living in the path of a storm. I mean, it's scary. Death Valley has done nothing but expand. The Valley of Tornadoes has done nothing but expand. And I can only hope that everyone makes it out in the best way possible, with as little damage as possible. Well, next time we're gonna get another 40,000 roses. And we'll have some more chit chat, some more yapping. You know, you like the yapping. But until then, good night.